Hello world. Volume level. And welcome to the final, well not the final build, but the final, welcome to Model Kit Monday. I'm going to be building the last portion of the Zoids Geno Breaker tonight. You've seen me build it up over the last few weeks, last month actually. It's standing off camera over there, I'll get it when we're done. But, you know, I built the I built the arms, built the entire of the arms, and the claws last time, the titular breakers, and now I just need to build the backpack unit that they mount on, and then we can put it all together and see how it looks. It's going to look real sexy. All right. No point beating around the bush. Let me get into it. And let me pull out some entertainment for us. Can return to form by watching some Zoids. Put this up here. There's no data available. Whatever. I'll deal with that later. Alright.
Wow, it's huge! So this is Mount Isolina. Once we get across these mountains, we'll have made it into Republic territory. And when we're there, I'll bet we'll be able to get ourselves some leads on Zoid Eve, gang. But first of all, we have to fortify ourselves. Nothing like a big breakfast to start the day.
We're leaving now.
But we haven't had breakfast.
We have no way of knowing when the Imperial forces will come after us.
But breakfast!
Irvine's right, and it's starting to get foggy.
It is?
These mountains are known for being treacherous, and with good reason.
We should go now before it gets bad. Let's head out.
What's the matter, Van?
My stomach, it's so empty, it's killing me!
Nice try. You better think about taking some acting lessons before you try something like that again.
Busted.
We'll leave you behind if you keep up with those lame pranks.
Come on, guys, wait!
Forget about me. You're on your own again.
Russell! That isn't possible! Look out, kid. I'm coming for you. Jaro, good work. Are Marcus's men still patrolling the area? I see.
Viola, I found out where those punks are headed to. A reliable source said they were spotted this morning, headed for Mount Isolina.
Mount Isolina?
Fiona and Irvine are sure taking a long time. Think they could have gotten lost?
This is a fine predicament you've gotten us into.
It was my stomach. I couldn't help it. I started hallucinating.
I am a transporter of the wasteland. I don't know just where my happy life will take me.
I could eat a horse. Huh? What is that thing? A papaya! Huh? Stop! Papaya! Wait for me!
And where are you going?
What's that fool trying to pull? We can't stop in this fog. I'll go get him.
I'll go too. And so you made it back safely after chasing down your flying fruit. But Irvine and Fiona, who went to rescue you, are now out there somewhere lost in the fog.
But that papaya was calling for me.
Flying papayas don't exist!
Great, just what we needed. We're completely lost. I'll give Van some food for thought if we ever make it back to the transporter.
What do we do now?
Well, we can't really do anything when the fog's as thick as this. Guess we'll just have to stay and wait till it lifts. You remember what Moonbay said before we all set off? Mount Isolina's reputation for being treacherous is well founded. I wouldn't want to tempt fate.
You were saying that Mount Isolina's dangerous. You mean like rough roads and cliffs? That's why it has a bad reputation?
Not quite.
Then why?
Well, most people are afraid to pass through these mountains. But it isn't just because of all the rough terrain. There's another reason why people are scared.
What do you mean by that?
It comes out on days when the fog is thick, just like now.
Comes out? What does?
The monster of Mount Isolina.
Moonbay? Tell me this is just another one of my hallucinations.
If it is, I'm seeing it too! Ah!
I heard a strange story in town. Something about a fog monster dwelling in those mountains.
Oh, that story.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands. Hey, Zeke! Huh? Hey! This is no time to go yellow on me! Hurry and get into the shield liger and wipe out that monster!
Are you guys lost up here?
Huh? Godos!
The fog monster's getting closer! Hey, chill out, you guys. That's no monster.
Huh?
It's only a shadow. See what I mean? It's her shadow.
Who are you?
The name's Rosa. Sorry to creep you out like that. I'm worried about Van and those guys. Do you think they're making out all right?
Who knows?
You sure creeped us out there, Rosa.
That was just a trick played by the sun. A shadow is cast on the mist, and it looks like some kind of fog monster.
So it was just a trick of nature, huh?
Yeah, and there are other strange things that happen on this mountain, too. The elders say that these mysterious phenomena are Mount Isolina's way of protecting us.
What do you mean, the elders?
Is there a colony in these mountains?
Yep, it's close by. Want to come and see?
Yeah, do we ever.
Bonus! Finally, I'll be able to eat!
Maybe instead of concentrating on your stomach, you should put some thought into our friends out there lost in the fog.
You got separated from your friends?
Yeah, it was the fog. Entirely the fog's fault.
Nice try, Van.
This wouldn't have happened if we'd had breakfast. Stupid papaya.
Papaya?
A hidden village.
Yeah. It's a small colony in the mountains that's neither a part of the Republic nor the Empire.
I heard that it's nearly impossible to get over Mount Isolina because of the thick fog that blankets it all year round. If those punks really are on the mountain, they'll head there.
I agree.
That's gonna make our job a lot simpler. We'll just carpet bomb them.
Hey, Jaro. I'll do the strategizing. That a problem for you?
Hold on, stomach, because I smell a feast.
Well, here we are. This is my village. Come on, I'll introduce you to everyone.
Don't let me stop you.
Strangers!
Slow down, buddy. We're not trying to set any records here.
Look, when you're traveling, you never know when you're gonna eat next. You're the one who told us we've got to make sure we fill up when we have a chance.
Then at least don't talk with a full mouth, okay?
Van, some villagers are going with the Godos to help search for your friends.
The fog should be lifting soon. I'm sure it won't take us long to find your friends.
Thanks for your help. Sure appreciate it.
Van, want to come with us? There are some beautiful spots just outside the village.
Sounds good. What do you say, Zeke?
Reminds me of when I was young.
Excuse me, I can't help wondering why...
We're so welcoming? Is that it?
Exactly.
Rosa would never bring anyone who wanted to harm us back to this village.
You crossed over the mountain with the rare herds? That's impressive. I heard that it's really dangerous there.
It is, but nothing that Zeke and I can't handle.
Awesome! I could listen to you for hours. You've got to tell me about all your adventures.
You mean all of them? I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Maybe I'll just start off from when Zeke and I first met each other. I was hiding from a couple of mercenaries in some ruins not far from my village.
Rosa knows nothing about the outside world, but she has the strange ability to see into people's hearts. None of us truly understand her talent. We believe she was blessed by Mount Isolina.
She sounds a lot like someone I know.
Over time, she'll lose that power and will leave our mountain village, and it's doubtful that she'll ever return.
Why would you say a thing like that?
That's been our past experience. It's what happened with Rosa's older sister. This place is too quiet for the young ones.
My old village. It hasn't changed a bit.
Oh shit. Plot twist.
I wish I could travel around and go on adventures like you, Van.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's more than all right. Hey, I do have one thing I could brag to you about.
Huh?
My sister.
Speaking of which,
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
Van, what's the matter?
nothing. Just thinking.
My sister's a soldier in the Imperial Army.
What? You serious?
Mm-hmm. But you'd really like her, though. I'll never forget the day she left us. She told me something. One day the world will become a peaceful place, just like on this mountain. And I'm gonna fight to make sure that that happens.
You must really miss her.
Huh?
I know those Zoids!
It's those troublemakers again.
Van, who's in those Zoids?
Mercenaries.
Then they're bad people!
Yeah, they must have followed me and Zeke here.
Why can't they just get off our backs for a while?
Moonbay,
Van, what took you so long?
do it, Zeke.
As always, I'm watching Zoids while building a Zoid. I'm nowhere near where the Geno Breaker actually shows up, but Raven hasn't even shown up actually proper. You think he's soon, but anyway. Yep, just watching Zoids, building Zoids. We're getting close. Like I said, I built the gauntlet, the breakers here. Built those last time, so it's just a central portion of the backpack that holds it all together, and then that'll be it. So, plan to finish this tonight.
Those creeps aren't gonna lay a finger on this village.
Sure you don't want to just blow the whole place up?
I'll lure them to the gorge up ahead. That's where we'll get our revenge.
What's that?
What do you want to do, Van? They must be up to something. I doubt if they're just gonna go away.
We're going after them to settle this once and for all. Showtime, Zeke.
This fog's perfect.
Where's the other? Man! Should have seen that one coming. Hit it, Zeke!
Give your head a shake. You'll never reach me that way.
Surprise!
Not bad, kid.
And where do you think you're going? Get her, Zeke!
Got him hooked.
Van! Watch your back in there!
I can handle it. Now where'd she go? How am I gonna get out of this gorge? I'm surrounded!
It's just one.
The real monsters of Isolina!
The reason I lured you into this gorge is because I know it inside and out, you little maggot.
Man! Which Shadow's the real one?
Time for a little payback.
Now what? If only I could tell which Shadow is the real one. That one.
How did he know?
Whew. That was too close for comfort. What was that ray of light anyway? It was almost like the mountain was signaling to me, as if it was on my side and trying to help me.
Hey, Van!
Rosa, it's you!
Not you again. You may have won this time, but don't think I'll give up so easily.
You will if you know what's good for you. And you'll stay away from this village. We clear on that?
Sure. Ha! Think I'd just roll over?
She's got a gun. How's he gonna get out of this one?
Promise! Never come after us again!
Do yourself a favor, kid. Don't follow your instincts.
Sis! What are you doing?
She's your sister?
Rosa.
That mercenary's Rosa's sister?
No way! That's impossible!
What's going on? What are you and my sister fighting for, Van?
It's just that, you see...
Wait a second. You told me about some mercenaries that were after you.
Well, that was just... What I mean is...
That mercenary, it wasn't you, right? You're in the Imperial Army, right? Tell me you're not a mercenary.
Rosa, I can't...
Tell me it's not true. Please, Viola. Come on, sis. Tell me you're not a mercenary. It's more than all right. Hey, I do have one thing I could brag to you about. I'll never forget the day she left us. She told me something. One day the world will become a peaceful place, just like on this mountain. And I'm gonna fight to make sure that that happens.
Poor Rosa. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. You're looking at the real mercenary. I made up that story about being chased by bad guys. The Imperial Army was after us.
Van! Look at that fool. What's he trying to pull?
Sure tricked you. And here you were treating us like we were a couple of heroes. Makes me want to laugh.
Van, did you really lie to us?
Sorry to have to break it to you.
No way, you're not a bad person.
Right, I'm not a bad person. Oops, I mean...
He's covering.
Please tell me the truth, Van.
I told you already.
Rosa, I'm going to leave the village and try to become an Imperial soldier. One day the whole world will become as peaceful as this village, and I'm gonna fight to make sure that happens.
You must forget about me and be free once again.
12,
Leave my village at once.
もう二度とこの村に来るな。もし来たらこの私が許しはしない。
Sure thing, I hear ya.
Van,
Huh?
let's get out of here. Before this Imperial officer's troops come and catch up with us.
Huh? Yeah, right. Let's motor.
Viola!
Thanks for bailing me out. I didn't know how I was gonna get out of there. Huh?
Does it hurt? It better, cause hopefully I knocked some sense into ya.
Huh?
You were a sitting duck back there, all cause you went soft on me.
Moonbay?
Remember that, Pain, cause there's more where that came from. If you want to hang out with me, you've gotta look after yourself.
Viola, you abandoned your own village. Why have you returned to us?
How can you be so mean?
Don't worry, I have no intention of staying.
Wait, Viola!
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. A friend of Rosa's is a friend of this village.
You mean she's welcome?
Bye.
Come back soon. I'll be waiting for ya.
Come on, Fiona. Looks like the fog's finally lifted. Let's move out and see if we can find the Gustav.
It's right over there.
What?
Hi! Want to hitch a ride somewhere? I hear the papaya storms around here are pretty deadly. We won't charge you anything, and the company's pretty good.
Hard to pass up. Maybe you could take us as far down as the foothills. Will you look at that? Sleeping like a baby without a care. What a pain in the neck he is. Hey, what's so funny?
I've always wondered what would make a guy like you travel around with Van, but I think I finally figured it out.
Took you that long, huh?
He's a pretty cool kid, that Van.
Yeah, he's alright. I could do without the flying papayas, though.
That makes two of us. Maybe we better not skip breakfast from now on.
Good plan.
van here. What? A Zoid that looks just like Zeke wiped out an entire Republican unit? Well, it wasn't him. I can tell you that much. This Raven guy with serious attitude rescues us from the Republican army. They've been hunting us down for something we didn't even do. What's this guy's story anyway? I don't believe it. Is that a black Zeke? Next time on Zoids, the Black Organoid. See you on the battlefield.
Oh, that auto play off? Whoops.
急に泣き出した空に声を上げはしゃぐ群れ子供たち慌てふためく乙女をよそに遠い瞳で虹の橋へ描いてるいつか渡れたらいいな水色の夢と手に詰め込んで心の地図広げてまだ見ぬ世界へ君もまた伝えてゆくいつでも心を満たすのは空の青さと風の声一つ一つの想いをつないでたとえどんなに明日が遠くても霞んで見えても押し迫る時を越えて僕らは行く力強く旗を掲げながら遥かなる時に名を発さ英雄みたいに残り高く信じること誰かに伝えたいこの歌に乗せて
Okay, that's that done. Then O1 and A3.
It would be risky to mobilize in this sandstorm. There's no way of telling where sleepers from the Republicans, I mean, the rebel sleepers, might be lying in ambush.
There is no need to worry about that, Major Marcus. The road ahead of you has already been cleared for your unit. There is nothing that will obstruct your advance on the Kronos Fortress.
I beg your pardon, Minister Prosen, but I hadn't been informed that there was a large division ahead of my unit. Wait a minute. You mean it's the Zaberfang that's in front of us?
How unfortunate for you. If you were able to take the Kronos Fortress on your own, you might have been promoted to Lieutenant Colonel. Well, I suppose you could work out an arrangement with Major Schubaltz's unit.
Thank you, Minister. As always, I appreciate your guidance. I shall prepare to mobilize my unit immediately, sir. This should get me promoted to Lieutenant Colonel ahead of Schubaltz. We're leaving immediately. Prepare to move out.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm starving again. As soon as we stop, I'm gonna go and get as many papayas as I can and then totally stuff my face.
Flying papayas or the regular type?
Ah, not that again. Whew. Oh man, it's baking in here. Moonbay, how about popping that hatch and letting in some air?
Great idea. Then maybe we could fry some eggs on our heads, seeing as it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, hot winds blasting in our face isn't exactly how I spell relief.
Just thought I'd raise it up the flagpole.
Huh?
What's with all those wrecks? It's like some kind of graveyard.
Oh, those poor Zoids. You think that there was some big battle here, or what?
Nope, at least not the conventional type.
Why would you say that?
Take a good look. All the Zoids here belong to the Republican Army.
Yeah, I'm following you. If there'd have been a fight here, there'd be a few wrecked Imperial Zoids lying around too.
Okay.
I give up. What do you think happened? What are you stopping for, Moonbay? Let's get to the village and get some food.
Take a look up ahead.
Huh?
Look at all those soldiers. What do you think they're building?
Nothing. They're digging trenches in the sand to get ready for the war. Freedom at last. Hey, Moonbay, what do you say we... Huh? What's going on, you two? Why the serious faces?
Come here, you guys. I need to talk to you about something. We're thinking that spending the night in this village might not be such a hot idea.
Huh? Why not?
You saw what was going on back there. Those soldiers were digging trenches, preparing for war.
And something tells me there's gonna be conflict soon. A big battle. So before we get caught up in it, we should get ourselves restocked with water and food, and let's get moving out of here.
Too late. It looks like they're already coming for us.
What could they want with us? We haven't done diddly squat. See your point, Irvine.
Come on, what do you want with us? We haven't done anything. At least give us an explanation.
Are you the owner of this Zoid?
Well, yeah, he's my buddy.
Oh, yeah? And you're all traveling together?
I don't know if I like this guy's tone. What do you say we do?
The only thing you can do when people are being unfriendly.
Arrest those prisoners at once! Yes, sir!
Do you mind? That's my best arm.
I'll give you my best foot.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Hey!
Fiona, are you all right?
You'll regret that.
Nice move, buddy. Now get those creeps.
Zeke?
Now get those creeps. Ooh, buddy. Now get those creeps.
Zeke? No, don't. Please don't do it, Zeke.
Fiona, what are you stopping him for?
Van! Run!
You nuts, Irvine?
Just get out of here!
I'm going.
After him! Yes, sir!
Right, you and you go that way. Yes, sir. And you guys go that way. Yes, sir.
Come on, this way.
Talk about your unlucky breaks. And here I thought I'd finally be able to wash that sand out of my hair.
Oh yeah, that's important. Van and Fiona better be coming to rescue us soon. I've got better things to do.
What's the worry? You of all people should know they'll be coming for us soon.
Where in the world did they get to?
Man, my nose is itchy.
Hey, keep it down, will ya?
You there! Stand up and state your name!
Oh no, they must have spotted us.
Judging from your looks, you're not from this village. Who are you, a spy?
Huh? What's going on over there?
That should keep them off my back for a while. Hmm?
Did you take out all these guys? Wow! Thanks a lot for helping us out. What's his problem? Could have at least said you're welcome.
Over there! After him!
There's more of them!
There they are!
Huh? What are you doing?
You have to get out of here. Hurry!
I don't care how strong you are. We can't win against those kind of numbers.
After them, come on! Stop
What
them!
should we do, Van?
Get out of this village for starters.
How could two kids have taken out so many of my men? Who did this to you? It was a black Zoid.
Black Zoid?
Huh? You two have been called to the commander's office.
About time they told us what was going on.
Irvine, did you have some kind of contacts in the Republican Army?
No. But let's go ahead and talk to them. The springs in that jail bed are murder on my back.
Here, have a seat, will you? I'm Major Ford, Deputy Commander of this unit.
I take it the misunderstanding's been cleared up?
You'd better have a good explanation for detaining us in the first place. Go ahead and run it by us. We've got lots of time on our hands.
It all started 2 days ago. An entire sleeper battalion protecting this frontline fortress was attacked by something and totally destroyed.
Whoa, an entire battalion?
Yeah, all 30 Zoids.
Hey, wait a second. Those must have been the ones we passed on our way into town.
That's right, but the most astounding thing is that according to the memories of the destroyed Zoids we examined, the enemy was only one Zoid.
Huh?
Our Zoids were attacked by an organoid, similar to the one you have.
You mean like Zeke?
Let me get this straight. You're saying there's another organoid like Zeke out there somewhere?
Exactly. Before I forget, here's your letter. You two certainly did catch me by surprise. Who would have guessed you were old friends of Captain Herman? You should have just shown us this letter in the first place. We could have avoided this whole affair.
You're a major though, aren't you? That's a pretty high rank in the military. So why would a major trust some letter of recommendation from a mere captain? I don't get it.
Don't you realize who Captain Herman is? Yes, what is it? What's that? Alright, just keep a close watch on him. But I want you to keep your distance. It seems my men have located your friends.
Van and Fiona?
Yes, but there's another young boy besides those two. You know who he might be?
Mm-mm.
Apparently, the kid has a black organoid there with him as well.
Tastes wonderful.
Thanks for leading us to this fresh water. My throat was parched from being chased around the fields by those soldiers. Oh yeah, my name's Van, and this is Fiona.
Hello.
Hey, I don't think we got your name.
It's Raven.
Right then. Well, we really appreciate the help, Raven. Huh?
Where's he taking us now?
Beats me. Hey, Raven, where we headed? Anyway.
Who said I was taking you anywhere?
Oh, come on, don't be like that. We're all just trying to get away from the Republican Army, right? What's your story, anyway? And why were you in that village? Man, this is like trying to milk a rock.
What are you gonna do?
About what?
What else? About your friends who've been captured by the Republic.
Oh yeah, them. We're gonna rescue them. Haven't quite figured out the part where I sneak into the heavily guarded fortress and somehow manage to get them out yet, though.
I'll help if I can.
It'd still be hard, even with you along. What we really need is to have Zeke to help us out.
Zeke?
Oh yeah, he's my buddy.
He's a Zoid, or should I say an organoid.
A Zoid's your buddy?
Yeah, what's with the blank stare? Something wrong with having a Zoid as your partner?
So how would it help if this Zeke was around?
If we had him here, getting our friends would be easy. First, we'd take back our shield Liger, then we'd bust our way in, then we'd rescue Moonbay and Irvine.
So you're completely powerless unless you've got an organoid to do the work for you.
Whoa, that's just mean. Here I'm thinking... You finally started talking and all I get is sarcasm. Hello? I take it he's not talking to us again. Okay, I can take a hint. Fine, we'll have a quiet walk through the desert. At least you're still talking to me, right, Fiona? Fiona?
Prepare for mobilization on the double!
Hey, can't you load it up already?
Won't be much longer.
We wouldn't have to go through this whole hassle if you just get into the shield Liger. Give me a break. You never listen to what the rest of us say to you. Shouldn't have let you off in the first place. Could that kid have been the pilot who destroyed that entire battalion? Doesn't seem likely, but I suppose anything's possible.
Moonbay! I'm heading out.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll catch up to you in a bit.
Gotcha.
Man, I hope you guys are all right. I can't go another step. I'm beat.
This seems like as good a place as any to hide out. I doubt they'd have followed us this far out. Huh?
Hey, Van, isn't that Irvine?
Yeah, he must have tracked us. It's down.
Irvine, we're over here, up on the cliff.
Hey, Irvine, you managed to break out. Where's Moonbay? Huh?
Hey, Van, get away from that guy. He's big trouble.
What do you mean?
He's the one responsible for wiping out all those Zoids we saw outside the village.
Huh? Raven, is that true?
Maybe I am. What do you want to make of it?
You know sleepers never attack unless they're provoked. Why'd you do it?
Because I despise Zoids.
Whose Zoid is that? It's him on top of the cliff! Capture him! Just don't let him get away!
Now that you've led them to us, it looks like I'll have to do it again. Create a Zoid graveyard.
What? You're not serious. Shadow! Look! Is that Zeke? No, he's different.
Hang on to me!
Punk. Wait! Raven! Don't do it!
Oh, are you okay?
Man, he's coming this way!
Huh?
He's charging for us! Start firing! What? He's up there?
Don't like that it keeps pausing on me. Not a fan of that.
Stop it, Raven! There's no need for that! Raven, no! How can you do something so evil?
I've got to do something to stop that guy.
Huh?
Did I miss anything?
Moonbay!
Zeke!
All right. Yo, Zeke! What?
I told you to stop it. You can't attack them. It's wrong. What are you gonna do about it?
I'll defeat you, that's what.
Defeat me. You must think that organoid of yours is stronger than mine to say something that cocky.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
on, buddy, let's nail this creep. What? Man, where'd he go?
By the way, if you're not familiar with this show, and you happen to be watching me anyway, Raven is the eventual pilot of this unit that I'm building, the Geno Breaker. I think what happens is it gets his whatever this battle cat is gets damaged, and this Van beats him and destroys the Zoid. Eventually, he's granted a Geno Soarer unit by the Empire, I believe. Kind of works on their side, and then eventually Shadow upgrades it into the Geno Breaker. Actually, is it Shadow? I think it's the other one. The blue organoid upgrades it, I think. But no, it's the red one. That's why it turns red. That's right. Anyway, that's what happens. That's how we get here.
If I had to name one thing that was worse than your piloting, I'd have to say it was your fighting skills.
Say what?
Command Wolf!
Huh? Brutal.
Huh? Raven, come in. State your location.
I'll just put the thick armor of the Gustav into play.
Shadow!
He's running away.
Not likely. He hadn't even fused with his organoid yet, right?
So, in other words, we should be thanking that kid for letting us get away this time?
Stop playing around, Raven. Join our forces at once. Do you read? Come in, Raven. Raven!
Well, I guess that's it for my playtime. Aw.
Here. I've got to track down that Raven guy and settle the score. The gang and I learned that not far off, the Imperial Army is preparing to make a move on the Kronos Fortress. But that's not what I'm interested in. I just want to challenge Raven and his Saberfang to another showdown. Next time on
Okay. Okay, that's the 2 Fen units.
Zoids, the Battle of Kronos. See you on the battlefield.
急に泣き出した空に声を上げはしゃぐ無垢な子供を子供たち慌てふためく大人をよそに遠い瞳で虹の橋へ描いてるいつか渡れたらいいな水色の夢と手に詰め込んで心の地図広げてまだ見ぬ世界へ君もまた伝えてゆくいつでも心を満たすのは空の青さと風の声一つ一つの想いをつないでたとえどんなに明日が遠くでも霞んで見えても押し迫る時を越えて僕らは行く力強く旗を掲げながら歩かない時になおはさいいみたいに残り高く信じること誰かに伝えたいこの歌に乗せて
In the far reaches of the Milky Way, on the planet Z, there exist metallic life forms that possess superior fighting skills. These are the Zoids. Warriors by nature, Zoids have been used as the ultimate weapons in an ongoing war between the Imperial forces and the Republicans of planet Z. A young boy named Van, born and raised on Z, holds a strong fascination with Zoids. He develops a special friendship with a Zoid called Zeke, who is able to fuse with another Zoid, thereby enhancing its fighting ability. He also meets a girl called Fiona, with whom he starts a journey of discovery to find out about her mysterious past.
Hey, what do you people think you're doing over there? Don't you realize the Imperial Army's on its way? You better get out of here.
Hey, thanks a lot! Appreciate the advice, but we'll be okay!
Don't say that we didn't try to warn you.
Van, I think we should go as well. Sounds like there's gonna be a battle around here.
Go on without me. I'm just gonna wait here for Raven. When the Imperial Army comes charging in, I'm sure he'll be right alongside.
Yeah, sure. Quit trying to prove that you're some kind of tough guy.
Huh? Moonbay, I told you already I'm gonna stay. This is the only way I'm gonna be able to find Raven. Don't you get it?
You know, this isn't the only place it's going to be a war zone. Pretty soon they'll reach the Republic's capital. Don't you want to get those leads on the Zoid Eve before it's too late?
I said I'm staying.
Monkey boy, just what do you think you're gonna do if Raven does happen to show up?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Spell it out for me. Are you gonna take him out?
Yeah, as if! You know I wouldn't do that.
Well, then what are you gonna do?
Well, I thought I might...
What will you do?
Yeah, see? He wants to confront Raven, but he hasn't thought it through at all.
Really, Van? Haven't you thought it through?
Would you stop? I just have to face him again, and that's it. So I'm not gonna move from this spot.
Oh, Van.
Hey, Irvine, talk some sense into him, would ya?
There's no time for that. Just let him be. I'm taking off.
Come on! I need your help here!
I'm not getting drawn into some war that's got nothing to do with me.
Fine, then go, you cold-hearted snake! Good luck.
Raven.
So these are sleepers. What a disappointment. They sure didn't put up much of a fight. Wouldn't you agree, Shadow?
Excellent work as usual, Raven. It'll be much easier for us to advance thanks to you.
It's not like I did it for you guys.
Who does that little punk think he is? That kid would be useless if he didn't have that organoid with him. Everyone get back to your stations! Dismissed!
Don't you think that you've advanced too far?
Actually, Major, I believe that your unit may have fallen behind schedule. If I may ask, how do you propose that we go about explaining this to Minister Prozin?
We had a little trouble making the rendezvous with the supply unit, but we're all set now.
Then you have your Iron Kong?
I'm looking at it as we speak. We'll be advancing at full speed now. Sit tight there until my unit arrives.
Sorry, but no can do. Minister Prozin has charged me with providing support for Raven. Therefore, we have no choice but to match the pace of Raven's attacks.
While I appreciate your desire to scratch the minister's back, Major, the resolve of the Republican forces shouldn't be underestimated. Going in half-cocked could get you into serious trouble. That's why it's important that we stick to the plan of joining up before we attack Kronos Fortress.
Which brings me to the reason for contacting you. I received new orders from Command this morning. There's been a change in plans. My unit has been instructed to move on and attack the Kronos Fortress alone. At which point the Shoebalt's unit will move on to the rebels' final defenses at the Mount Osa base and begin preparation for an invasion. Those are the updated orders.
What's going on here?
Major, will you acknowledge, please?
Yes, I copy that. The attack on Kronos Fortress will be undertaken by your unit alone. I'll move on to the rebels' final defenses at the Mount Osa base in preparation for an invasion.
We will initiate the plan tomorrow morning. Feel free to come and watch us if you'd like.
I will be there. I'd like to observe.
I look forward to seeing you there when my unit takes Kronos Fortress. And when it's all done, you'll no longer be needed.
The Republican army must be feeling the heat by now, considering that the Imperial forces are only a stone's throw away from the capital of the Republic. And that means there's a good chance that the Saber Tiger will be deployed at Kronos Fortress.
Got two keyframes? I only have one key. sprue for key. Unless it fell behind somewhere. Which is not entirely a real possibility. If you're just wondering, I seem to have misplaced one of my frames. I'm going to use it for anything else? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's the guns. Some mostly cost, some key on there. Okay. Yeah, so it's that thruster and then some bits for the hip guns. Under, I suppose. If I take an intermission here, I do apologize. Intermission over. It was sitting here the whole goddamn time. I'm an idiot. Okay, at least it didn't get lost or whatever. Alright, back to it.
was hoping to see. I can't believe I completely misjudged this place. Not a single Gojulus in working order.
Hurry up! The Imperial Army could start attacking us any time now!
That's Colonel Kruger for you. Who else could come up with such a bold strategy?
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that we're backed into a corner.
True enough, but we haven't lost yet. It's not like we're just gonna hand ourselves over to the Imperial Army.
You got that right.
So that's where the Imperial Army actually is. Man, oh man. It does look like this fortress is in serious trouble. But what is this bold strategy they were talking about? What could these guys have up their sleeves?
More Zoids. Pathetic. They don't even know how to use them properly. It disgusts me, Shadow.
This isn't right either. Maybe it's this then. Huh? Hmm?
Yum! Chicken!
What are you trying to pull?
You must be hungry. I'll let you eat if you forget all about Raven.
You think a drumstick is gonna bribe a warrior like me?
Yes.
Yes, it's a keeper! He's putting up a fight!
Hook, line, and sinker. Okay, that settles it. We're leaving as soon as you finish eating, Van.
Nope. Didn't hear a word you said.
We're leaving as soon as you finish eating! Did you hear that?
I'm not going. You hear me? Now lay off.
Now don't you worry. Soon as his belly's full, he'll fall asleep right away. Then you and me will tie him up real good.
Oh, so that's why we waited until night.
The shield liger was designed especially to fight against the saber tiger. The only reason I lost against Raven was because I wasn't able to draw out the full potential of the shield liger. If I'm gonna have any chance against Raven, I'll have to learn how to bring out its full potential, 100%. Are you serious, Irvine? So that's where the Imperial Army is headed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. If you want another shot at Raven, you'd better do it very soon. Once the fortress is attacked, we'll have more important things to do.
Yeah, I guess so. Wait a minute. How'd you find this out?
Let's just call it a hunch.
I owe you big time, Irvine.
I just can't figure you out. You take off with no real explanation, as if you have no time for us, then you come back to tell him about all this. Just couldn't keep yourself away from me, could ya?
There you go. And now that I know where Raven is,
Yeah, do whatever you want. I'm tired of acting like your babysitter here. But when you do get into trouble, you will be rescued by Irvine.
Why me?
As punishment. You're the one encouraging him to go off and fight.
Oh, please, Irvine?
I'm not gonna need rescuing. By the way, what's the story with all those ropes?
Do you really think Van will be all right on his own?
He's just gonna go find Raven to draw him out. That's the best way to keep a low profile.
out, Raven. I know you're here somewhere.
Looks like Major Shoeballs has finally arrived. We'll be moving out first thing in the morning. Huh?
Oh no.
Hey, clear that out of the area immediately. Huh?
Clear what out of the area?
There was an oil drum over there, I swear!
So, I hear the battle will begin at dawn.
Major Shoeballs.
It seems Marcus's plan involves letting you go on a rampage.
You figure that's why you were excluded from the attack? If Marcus and your units were to join forces for the attack, our overwhelming power might be enough to force the Republicans to discuss the terms of a ceasefire. That is what you were thinking, isn't it, Major? That's why you favored a combined strategy. But Prozin isn't interested in discussing a ceasefire. The fact that the plan has been changed is probably because Prozin has put pressure on the military brass. I would think a major like yourself wouldn't need to have this explained by me.
What are you trying to say?
It's very simple. Minister Prozin has a great deal of power. I have been given almost complete freedom by the minister, and I answer to no one but him. I'm free to fight whenever I want and however I want. As for the fortress, I can take it out on my own.
You'd get a kick out of that?
The war will go on as long as the Republic exists. That is why it must be destroyed.
That's very crude logic, Raven.
Crude, but undeniable. Did you want to ask me anything else? No?
What a coincidence. I demand a rematch.
Him again.
Are you ready, Raven? Things didn't go my way last time, but they'll be different this time around.
Is that what this is about? Your pride as a Zoid pilot? You just don't understand a thing.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm always surrounded by punks who don't know a thing about piloting Zoids.
Come on, Zeke, let's nail him!
Looks like Van finally got his wish.
Van.
After an initial barrage with the Redhorn guns, we'll charge in with the Molga unit.
You don't even know where Raven is now. He might very well get caught in that barrage.
As long as we're able to wipe out the rebel forces once and for all, I doubt that even Minister Prozin could care less about what happens to Raven.
What?
Commence attack! Victory is close at hand, men! Get out and destroy the rebel forces!
For someone who was shooting his mouth off like that, he's sure getting his tailpipe kicked.
Is that the best you can do, even with an organoid?
Zip it! It's bad luck, that's all.
Playtime is over, punk! knows you came to rescue your friend, but you're no match for me either. Worm.
That's enough, Raven. Did you forget that I'm your opponent? Come on, get up. I know you can do it, pal. That's it. I might still have a chance.
Well, I didn't think you had any fight left in you. But I suppose that's the difference an organoid makes in battle. Even so, you'd better know your own limitations, or this is what happens. Do you understand now?
Raven!
Huh? Okay, fine.
Go, Zeke!
Of all the pilots I've seen, not one of you know how to handle a Zoid.
There's no resistance from the enemy, sir.
Can't blame them for running away in fear.
It's a trap.
Huh?
Every one of them. Just a bunch of punks.
Zeke? Zeke! Come on, Zeke! You just gotta be okay. Buddy, please answer me, Zeke! Zeke! Hey, Van here. Zeke, say something. Don't you dare give up on me. Just as I'm getting all depressed about Zeke, Dr. D suddenly shows up and gives me some advice. According to him, Zeke will wake up if I can get some kind of rock from a volcano. All right, if that's what it takes, I'll go find this rock to save Zeke. Meanwhile, Irvine gets some new weapons with Dr. D's help and faces Raven again. Next time on Zoids, wake up, Zeke! See you on the battlefield.
close to hip guns now. Man, that's a big guy. Real big guy. Yeah, Rose, you can't see him. I wish that would stop falling out. Almost there, just got to do the hip guns, and then we'll be done.
銀河の彼方にある惑星 Z。 そこには優れた戦闘能力を持った金属生命体ゾイドが存在した。ゾイドは自ら戦う意志を惑星 Z における帝国と共和国の戦争の中、最強兵器として君臨していた。バンはこの星で生まれ育ったゾイド好きの少年。ふとしたことでゾイドと合体する力を持つオーガノイドのジークと謎の少女フィーネと出会い、フィーネの過去を探す旅に出た。
大丈夫か？
Must be an issue with some. I don't know. Maybe if it didn't get adapted or something. I don't know. I know that this. I'll have to look at the files again because I know some of them were Japanese only. So let me English audio track. Let's see if I change it. Whatever. Has to do with it.
So, とんだ勇み足だ。しょうがあるまい。あの状況では誰もが引っかかる。幸いにして我が隊は無傷だ。状況の把握が済み次第、次の作戦の準備に移ろう。
この砦を失ったことは確かに痛手だが、 これでしばらくは帝国の進出を阻むことはできる。
全ては地匠クルーガー大佐の思惑通りに運びました。
おだてても給料を上げてやらんぞ。
そんな、私は。
まあいい。問題はどれくらいの時間を稼げるかだが、後続部隊の進出速度と撤退した部隊と合流してからの部隊編成の組み直し、それに指揮公用のための休息を8時間と見て、慣れた指揮官ならここに戻ってくるまで30時間がいいところだろう
な。そんなに早くですか？
わしなら24時間で戻ってみせるよ。はあ、何をぼんやりしとる。すぐにマウントオフサ要塞へ戻って帝国軍の迎撃準備をするんだ。
はっ。
帝国の奴らをニューヘリックシティに入れさせるわけにはいかん。何としてもマウントオフサで撃退せねば。
すまない、ジーク。シールドライガーもジークが目覚めないとずっとこのままなんだ。
まあ予測はしていたが、
人っ子一人いないんじゃどうしようもないわね。
ムーンベイでもジーク起こせないの？
あんな症状になったゾイドは見たこともないから。
誰もいないのか？
この町には以前ゾイドの専門医がいたはずだったんだけど。
そうか。
諦めて共和国軍に助けてもらったらどうだ？
ダメだ。俺たちはもう戦争とか軍隊なんかにこれ以上関わりたくないんだ。
いい心がけだ。
元はといえばジークを戦争なんかに巻き込んじまったのがいけなかったんだ。俺たちが戦う理由なんて一つもなかった。みんな俺が悪いんだ。
バーン、それ全部人間用だよ。ジークには使えないよ。
やってみなきゃわかんないだろ、そんなの。
マン、落ち着いて。
ジークがあんな風になっているのに落ち着いてなんかいられるか。
ごめんなさい、マン。
フィーネ、俺ジークの意識が戻ったらウィンドコロニーに帰るぜ。ゾイドイブの旅は終わりだ。これ以上ジークを危険なところに連れて行きたくない。
そう。
だったらいっそのことあのままジークを死なせてやったらどうだ？
なんだと？
ゾイドは兵器なんだよ。戦争をやるために存在しているんだ。
違
うわねえ。一人前のゾイド乗りになるってことは一人前の兵士になるってことだ。お前はそれが嫌だと言った。だったらジークは必要ねえはずだ。
ジークは俺の相棒なんだ。
その大事な相棒があんなになっちまったのはお前の腕が未熟だったからじゃねえか。戦争や軍隊が悪いんじゃねえ。ましてやフィーネは絶対に悪くねえ。お前自身が悪いんだ。逃げるんならお前一人で逃げな。ジークもフィーネも俺が引き受けてやる。
ふざけるな。
うっさい奴らだな。
ジジイ。
ドクター
D、 お前らは話しているのか喧嘩しているのか区別つかんぞ。
両方だ。
EG さん、こんなところで何をしていたの？
日焼け止めを買いに来たんだ。
日焼け？
雪には照り返しがあることをすっかり忘れてた。ここがヒリヒリしてな。
そうだ、じいさん。あんた昔は共和国の偉い科学者だったんだよな。
そんなこと言った覚えはない。
何でもいい、見てもらいたいんだ。
うわ、待て。本当は足を骨折しとるんじゃ。もっと丁寧に扱え。
どうだい、じいさん。
また随分と無茶したな。
みんな俺が悪いんだ。
このままだと二度と目覚めなくなるな。
どうすればいいんだ。
お前こいつを助けたいのか？
当たり前だ。
だったらあの山に行け。
マウントさ。
あの火山口の中にゾイマグナイトという青く輝く岩石がある。なに、ほんの少しでいい。それをこいつの口の中に放り込んでやれば
意識が戻るのか？
かもしれん。しかし急げよ。日が暮れるまでにやらんと手遅れになる。
分かった。俺はあんたを信じる。あんたはやっぱり昔は立派な科学者だったんだ。
バカを言うな。わしは今でも立派な科学者だ。
フィネ、ジークを頼む。
バン、マウントーッサの火山に行くなら私が連れて行ってやるよ。
サンキュー、頼むぜ。アーバイ、ジークに指一本触れんなよ。俺はすぐに戻ってくるからな。
やっといつものあいつらしくなったな。さてと、俺も出かけてくるか。ちょいとな、借りを返してくれ。
おい未熟者、待て。お前のことだ未熟者。
なんだ。
共和国の要塞に多弾頭追尾拡散ミサイルがある。素早い動きをする相手には有効な兵器だ。実験に使うと言ってわしの名前を出せ。奴らも喜んで貸してくれるだろう。
本当かよ。
貴様らしくないな。ダメだったら盗んでくればいいだろうが。
そりゃそうだ。
わしは男のロマンがわかるやつは嫌いじゃない。俺急げ。急がんと気が変わるかもしれんぞ。
じいさんの行為ありがたくもらっとくよ。
共和国軍の指揮官はクルーガーか。
もう退役したと聞いていましたが。
お家の一大事で復帰したんだろう。大ベテランの老快な作戦にまんまとやられたな。
そうは思いません。我々の第一目標であるクロノストリでは完全に壊滅状態なのですから。
モルガ部隊の半数を失ってな。まあこれに懲りて以後現場を知らぬ元帥殿に全幅の信頼を寄せぬことだ。
はっ、貴重なるご助言肝に銘じておきます。
せっかく昇進してもまた私の部下になるとは気の毒だな、マルクス少佐。
いえ、今度は私がシュバルツ少佐のお手並みを拝見させていただこうと思います。
よかろう。各小隊に通達しろ。出撃する。
はっ。
そうイライラしなさんなって。焦ったところで火山が近づいてくるわけじゃなし。
でもな、
あんたも成長しないね。会った時から少しも変わらない。
そんな簡単に変わってたまるか。
そうでもないよ。あれだけの修羅場をくぐり抜けてきたやつはそれなりに成長するもんさ。
分かってる。お前に言われなくても分かってるさ。今度はあいつらの息の根を止めてみせる。
どれ、何者だ。ドクター D から実験用兵器の回収を頼まれた。
失礼いたしました。お話は伺っております。
ご苦労、取るぞ。あのじいさんやっぱりただ者じゃねえな。
ここまで近づくと暑いわね。
すごい蒸気だ。何も見えないけどどうするんだ。
大丈夫。おっかない。あそこら辺は2000度を超えてるね。それにしてもゾイマグナイトね。それらしい表示は見えないわね。
そんな、もっとよく探してくれよ。
そう言われてもね。あれ、あった。
やったぜ。
だけどあれは無理だね。
なんでだよ。なんだ。こ
ういうわけさ。
爆発するのか。
爆発こそしないけど、ああやって溶岩が吹き出すんだ。時間の感覚もまちまちでうかつに近づけないよ。
日が暮れるまでは時間はない。俺は行くぜ。
生身じゃ無理だよ。
無理でもいい。ジークを助けるには行くしかないんだ。
待て。やれやれ、言い出したら聞かないからね、あんたって子は。
よし、これなら奴を仕留められる。
あれは
ドクター D の指示だそうであります。
ドクター D の
クルーガー大佐、あの男は確かハーマン大尉が目をかけているゾイド乗りです。
おお、随分とお偉いさんばかりの知り合いだな。そうは見えんが。
は
あ、しかしなぜ機動力のあるコマンドウルフにあれを装着するんだ。
ひょっとしたら例のセイバータイガーの対策ではないかと。
なるほど、さすがはドクター D だな。
では我々のコマンドウルフにも同様の装備を施しましょうか。
無駄だ、必要ない。
は？
あれは本来随時用に作られたものだ。重装備で動きが鈍くなる上にコントロールが難しい。あれを使いこなすには相当な腕がないと無理だ。
確かに。
彼がセイバータイガーを倒してくれることを祈ろう。
はっ。
グスタフの中だからまだ耐えられるんだ。
そうだろうな。
グスタフで行けるのはそこの岩までだからね。そこから先は。
お客か。なんだ、雑魚の方か。期待しちゃったじゃないか。
俺を見逃したことを後悔させてやるぜ。
もう一人はどうしたんだい。まさかとは思うけど、おじけづいて逃げたとか、それとも死んだのかい。
あいつは関係ない。俺はお前と決着をつけたいだけだ。
決着ならついてるだろ。勝つと分かってて戦うのは趣味じゃないんだ。
つまらんごたくはいい。早くセイバータイガーに乗れ。
なんだ、本当にこんな服で大丈夫なのか。
一応500度に20分は耐えるって説明書には書いてあったよ。それよりマグマの動きをよく見ておくんだよ。噴火が始まったらすぐに脱出しないと、耐熱服どころかこのグスタフだって一瞬で蒸発しちまうんだからね。
分かってるよ。
バン、あと5メートルぐらいだ。そろそろ見えるかい。
蒸気で何も見えない。オッケー、見えたぜ。もう少し下ろしてくれ。了
解。
オーライオーライ。そのままストップ。よし、取ったぞ。ムンベやったぞ。
やっぱりね、共和国製の耐熱服だったから。
そんなことより早く回収してくれ。
了解。
俺が死んだってこいつだけは持って帰るぞ。やっぱり
バーン、大丈夫かい？
ああ、これでジークを助けられるぜ。
ああ、やばい。バーン、早く中に入りな。溶岩が噴き出す。
よし、この距離なら逃げきれねえ。
何？
仕留めた。
重そうなものを背負ってると思ったら、どうやら本気で僕を怒らせちゃったみたいだね。
何ほざいてやがる。もうあとはねえぜレイブン。きっちり仕留めてやるからよ。
何も分かってない。シャドウ！
黒いオーガノイドか。
Where does this go? I guess there. Doesn't seem right, but I guess it is right. Not much to hold it in. Did I shave off something I wasn't supposed to? Doesn't look like it.
黒いオーガノイドか。何？くそー、このくたばり損ないや。なんであんなスピードが出るんだ。こらー！セイバータイガーはどこに行った？
ここだよ。
え？
頑張れギュスタン。
もう少しよ。こうなったらよし、行くよ。
いいぞ、引き上げろ。助かった。この程度じゃ話にならない。 ミサイルに頼りすぎなんだよ。逃げ方は一流だ。ジーク、目を開けてくれ。ジーク、ジーク、目を開けてくれ。頼む。ジーク、やったぞ。
意識が元に戻った。これでもう安心なの？
いや、しばらく安静にしておかんといかん。
なんでもいい。ジークが生きていてくれりゃ。俺バン。アーバイン、どこに行くんだ？そっちに行ったら戦闘に巻き込まれるぞ。最強兵器を動かすって？おい、それってひょっとしたらゴージュラスか？その時ついにシュバルツ率いる帝国軍が共和国のマウントン作要塞に攻め込んできた。次回ゾイド第15話 ZG 発動。今度もめちゃくちゃ動きまくるぜ。
急に泣き出した空に声を上げはしゃぐ暗い子供たち。子供たち洗って二目くとをよそに遠い瞳で虹の橋描いてる。いつから晴れたらいいな。水色の夢と手に詰め込んで心の地図広げてまだ見ぬ世界へ君もまた伝えてゆく。いつでも心を満たすのは空の青さと風の声。一つ一つの想いをつないでたとえどんなニュースで届くでも霞んで見えても押し迫る時を超えて僕らは行く。力強く旗を掲げながら歩かない時になるはずさ。英雄みたいに誇り高く信じることを誰かに伝えたい。この手に乗せて
In the far reaches of the Milky Way, on the planet Z, there exist metallic life forms that possess superior fighting skills. These are the Zoids. Warriors by nature, Zoids have been used as the ultimate weapons in an ongoing war between the Imperial forces and the Republicans of Planet Z. A young boy named Van, born and raised on Z, holds a strong fascination with Zoids. He develops a special friendship with a Zoid called Zeke, who is able to fuse with another Zoid, thereby enhancing its fighting ability. He also meets a girl called Fiona, with whom he starts a journey of discovery to find out about her mysterious past.
Clearing this debris for 2 hours. This is a major delay. It must have been a fluke. There's no way such a haphazard strategy could intentionally delay our advance this much.
What makes you so sure?
Huh?
This was no fluke. We suffered severe losses as a result of the fortress explosion. Then we suffered delays because of this debris. No, this was all part of their plan. They know exactly what they're doing. Ugh. If you want to learn anything from this war, I suggest you never underestimate the enemy, especially not Kruger.
Yes, sir.
We're in for a bit of a storm.
Hey, Zeke.
Whew, it's pouring out there. It sure is a good thing we noticed it when we did. It wouldn't do the Zoids any good to sit out in the rain uncovered.
You let me get absolutely soaked out there.
Mr. D?
You could have at least given me an umbrella.
No one made you follow us outside. Now we have to figure out how to get you up on the roof to fix those leaks.
Can't you see I've broken my leg? If I go outside, I'll catch a chill.
Hey, I'll do it.
Huh? Van? Don't you think you should stay with Zeke?
Moonbay, I need to borrow your tools, okay? See you later.
Van! It's okay, let him go. But Zeke may have woken up now, but he's still got a long way to go. I figured it'll be good for Van to do something to take his mind off the situation for a while.
The Imperial Army has passed the site of the Kronos Fortress, and it looks like they're heading directly towards the A2 location.
It's just as we'd expected. If our predictions are correct, they'll wait for the weather to improve before renewing their attack at daybreak.
You don't think they'd make a move under cover of night?
Once their forces are in order, it's a possibility we have to consider.
I'll get the men ready for a counterattack.
No, wait. Do we know how they've been deployed?
Yes. Apparently there's a mix of different units surrounding a Red Horn, and according to intelligence reports, there's also an Iron Column.
So, a heavy mobile combat Zoid. Major Ford, I want you to take command here at headquarters, while I take command at the front.
You mean you're going to use the ZG? But it's still in the experimental stage. No one's tested it in battle yet.
So, why not test it now? Even if it's only working at 50% of its full capability, that's still equivalent to the power of 12 Zoids.
Well, if you're sure.
Besides, my piloting skills have become rusty lately. This will be a good excuse to get them into shape again.
This is more like the firepower I need. If I'm gonna successfully finish that business with Raven, that is. He needs to be taught a lesson once and for all, and I want to be the one to teach him. Oh, man, what's that?
Go to love.
Major Schubert, sir, I don't understand why you would let that spy get away.
It's no secret that although we're stronger, we can't move as quickly. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
If you're gonna give information away, why not just tell them the whole plan?
I would like to remind you that I am still your superior officer, and I do not appreciate your snide remarks. Remember that careless talk can cost lives.
Sir, if I was in charge of this battle, then things would be very different. What? Whoa! What's that?
They're using sleepers, huh? So they've made the first move.
Hurry, sir! We have to counterattack!
No, act rashly like that and you'll end up sacrificing your troops. Leave this to me and withdraw. Come on then, just you try it.
Take that!
So we wiped out all the sleepers in one shot. He should be a worthy opponent.
Huh? The battle started up again.
Van, are you sure it's safe to stick around here anymore?
I don't know. Hey, by the way, do you know when Irvine's supposed to be back?
Huh? I'm sure we don't have to worry about him.
I was so worried about Zeke that I never paid any attention to where he went. Don't suppose you know?
After you left, he said that he had some business to take care of. Fiona!
It's okay, I know where he went. It was to find Raven, wasn't it?
Hey, where are you going?
On my way out of here, of course. I hate getting caught up in a war even more than having to pay taxes.
Hey, wait a minute, Gramps. What are you doing? We can't just leave and forget about Irvine.
That's entirely up to you. It's nothing to do with me.
You selfish coward! Van?
Irvine and I might not always see eye to eye, especially when he tried to steal Zeke. But those times when we were in trouble, he was always there to help us out. So I'm not abandoning him now. I want you to tell me where he is.
I imagine you'll probably find him at Mount Osa.
Huh? What's he doing there?
So this is Gojulus.
I heard you lost your last battle. The fact that you lost with all that extra firepower leads me to the conclusion that either the Saberfang is more powerful than we thought, or that you are not quite up to it.
You trying to pick a fight with me?
It's up to you whether you rescue him or not. But do you really think you can do it without your organoid's help?
Huh? I don't know.
Well, goodbye, all. Till we meet again.
That old Dr. D could be right, you know. It's gonna be dangerous if we head right back into the battle. We might not even make it back here alive.
I've decided. I'm going.
But Van, what about Zeke?
Guess I'll just have to pilot the shield Liger without him. Fiona, I want you to look after Zeke until I come back with Irvine.
But Van!
Do you think he'll make it? I'm worried.
I think so, because he's doing the right thing.
How dare you question my ability in battle? What do you know?
I don't really care how important you think you are.
My, aren't we the big man? But you certainly didn't look so scary a minute ago.
What do you mean?
I was watching you when you first set eyes on the Gojulas. Your face was quite the picture, like a little boy. I remember I used to look at Zoids like that in the early days. With a mix of awe and excitement.
Oh man, without Zeke here, I can't go nearly fast enough.
Oh, Captain Herman, how did you get here?
Came the fastest way, flew right over enemy lines.
You did what? How could you have been so reckless? What if something had gone wrong?
Don't worry, there was lots of cloud cover. Besides, I wouldn't have done anything that would have shown up on their radar.
I don't suppose you would.
So, where do you think Colonel Kruger is? I'd better report to him now that I've arrived.
He's in the underground hangar. He's informed me that he's going to try out our new weapon in the upcoming battle.
The ZG? I could think of somebody much better to try it out.
You mean you're going to...
The Colonel's well past his prime. I think I'm a much better choice.
Young man, what was it that made you want to be a Zoid pilot?
Well...
Did you want to fight? Or did you want to become stronger?
Probably it's a bit of both.
Sounds the same as me. I have been piloting Zoids in battle for many years now, and sometimes you can get a little jaded. You can lose sight of the real reason that made you want to become a Zoid pilot in the first place.
And just what would that be?
Zoids can sense our feelings and emotions and use them to enhance their own capabilities. Once we as pilots recognize that, the possibilities are endless. That's what makes it exciting. And yet, once we're in the thick of battle, we often forget the reason why we're there, why we became a pilot at all. Remember this, young man. A Zoid is... They're here.
Irvine, I hope I'm not too late.
As I was saying, I want you to remember that a Zoid is no ordinary fighting machine. Remember that.
But why are you telling me all this?
I wish I knew. Getting soft in my old age.
Come on, man, get up.
Huh? You're the guy from the...
I've come too far to stop now.
What's going on here?
He was caught by the explosion.
The Imperial Army's gonna have to pay for this big time, huh?
Wait! I want you to let me pilot the Gojulas.
What?
Please! With me at the controls, I know that it can achieve its full potential.
That's nonsense.
Why are you a Zoid pilot?
That's obvious. It's my job to win the war.
What's going on with those Gyzax? Strengthen our defenses on the front line.
The Gojulus is mobilized.
So Colonel Kruger's ready to go then?
No. Captain Herman has taken his place as pilot, sir.
Herman has? I should never have told him.
What's going on?
Is that the Gojulus mobilizing?
Yeah.
Look, I want you to see this. Now watch very carefully and see what it's capable of.
would never have believed they could build something like this.
This Zoid has great survival instincts. Yes, this is the one. This is it.
Irvine, I sure hope I can find you in time.
Wow, that's gotta be the ultimate weapon.
Irvine? Huh? Is that you?
Think I'm worried about your firepower? I'll show you who's boss. With the Gojulus at my command, the only outcome for me in this battle is victory!
That's not possible! We can't compete against that!
I can't hang on for much longer like this.
He's a good kid.
Ah! Irvine, no!
Van.
All units, retreat now! You're running away? How could you let the mighty Imperial Army be seen running away?
You don't understand a thing. There's no point in fighting anymore. I order a retreat. No commander would stand by and watch his army be annihilated.
But he can't have.
It looks like I didn't need Zeke. I was able to access the power of the Shield Liger.
So this is what Kruger meant.
Hi!
So you think you're gonna run away? Whoa! What's happening? Come on, move! Why won't it move before I've had a chance to finish the job? Ah!
What an amateur. He wasn't under any pressure and he still grounded the Gojulus. Yeah, if it had been me, they would have never escaped. Not a single one.
Well, I guess it needed a better pilot. Huh? Colonel, are you all right?
Yes, you won't get rid of me that easily. Although, I wasn't sure I was going to make it for a little while there.
They made it back safe.
About time. I was getting worried.
I don't want you going off on your own again, all right?
That's a good one coming from you.
Hey, you could at least show me some gratitude. Huh?
It's Zeke! Zeke! You're better now! What a relief!
I never realized I was such a sucker for a happy ending.
Well, we finally make it to the capital of the Republic, New Helix City. Time to solve the mystery of Zoid Eve. Until we get sidetracked by helping an Imperial soldier who's about to be assaulted, that is. Meanwhile, the Imperial Army is steadily getting closer and closer to the city. Next time on Zoids, New Helix City. See you on the battlefield.
「急に泣き出した空に声を上げ」「はしゃぐむくら子供たち」「洗ってふためく大人もよそに遠い瞳で虹の橋へ描いてる」「いつから晴れたらいいな水色の夢と手に詰め込んで」「心の地図広げてまだ見ぬ世界」君もまた伝えてゆくいつでも心を満たすのは空の青さと風の声一つ一つの想いをつないでたとえどんなニュースで届くでも霞んで逃げても押し迫る時を越えて僕らは行く力強く頭を掲げたから遥かなる時になるはずさ言うみたいに誇り高く信じることを誰かに伝えたいこの手に乗せて
In the far reaches of the Milky Way, on the planet Z, there exist metallic life forms that possess superior fighting skills. These are the Zoids. Warriors by nature, Zoids have been used as the ultimate weapons in an ongoing war between the Imperial forces and the Republicans of planet Z. A young boy named Van, born and raised on Z, holds a strong fascination with Zoids. He develops a special friendship with a Zoid called Zeke, who is able to fuse with another Zoid, thereby enhancing its fighting ability. He also meets a girl called Fiona, with whom he starts a journey of discovery to find out about her mysterious past.
this time, they managed to save their capital city from being conquered. Thanks to the Gojulus.
Hey, did you see where Van and Zeke went?
I thought I was gonna get squashed to death. Hey, watch where you're going. Huh?
He went that way.
Huh?
Get him! Don't let him get away!
I know. That uniform.
Why don't you give up? You can't escape.
We're gonna call the army.
No need for that.
Hold on. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't surround him like...
Little tiny piece just fell. Clothes. Oh, there it is. That should probably be glued. Everything's tiny and very loose. In fact, let me just go ahead and get my cement before I forget about it. Be right back. And I'm back.
Like that?
What's it got to do with you? He's an escaped prisoner.
That doesn't give you the right to beat him up. He hasn't done anything to you, so leave him alone.
Shut up, kid. The Empire's our enemy. We can do what we like in times of war.
You should stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
Stop it!
Hey!
You must be an Imperial spy.
A spy? Just because I try to help a guy out?
Listen, kid. You try to help the enemy, you are the enemy.
Okay, boys. Let's get him. We'll be back.
Thanks, Zeke. You were really great. Huh? Hey, hold on! Huh?
I wonder where Van and Zeke have gone to.
Don't worry. We said we'd meet here if we got separated. He'll be hungry soon. Then he'll find us.
Huh? Speak of the devil, here he comes.
What's up, kid? You seem a little depressed.
Do you want a cookie? They're really good.
It's your own fault. You shouldn't get involved.
I did what I thought was right.
Helping an escaped prisoner? You're gonna get yourself into some serious trouble.
What was I supposed to do? I thought those guys were gonna beat him up. He probably just wanted to go back home to see his family.
Well, what a surprise. Brave little Van is homesick.
What do you mean? I'm not homesick.
Well, it's sure not the first time that Van's got himself in a sticky situation.
Where are you going?
Little boy's room.
By the way, you remember that National Ancient Studies Research Institute?
Oh yeah? What about it?
It's not that far from here. We could probably even walk it.
Okay, I suppose we should get up early and go there first thing. This might just be our best chance yet to find out about Zoid Eve.
That's the kid over there, sitting at the table on the left.
Van, do you recognize him?
Yeah.
Hey, you kid, you'll have to answer some questions. The rest of you can come too.
No, thank you. Anyway, just what are we accused of?
There's been a report that you're spying for the Imperial Army.
That's stupid! Do we look like spies to you?
Calm down.
Huh?
Van, show him the letter we were given by Captain Herman. Well, go ahead.
Sure.
This does appear to be from Herman. So boy, where did you steal this from?
I didn't steal it! Herman gave it to me!
Where did you steal this from?
I didn't steal it! Herman gave it to me.
Where did that come from?
Van, get in!
Go after them! Come on!
Yes, sir!
But the parade's that way!
Shoot the tires!
Yes, sir!
Fiona, are you okay?
My nose hurts.
Come on, move it!
Let's get out of here.
Oh no! It's a dead end! Whoa, what's that?
Ribbit?
A frog?
What? Now where did they get a balloon from? Fire!
Alright, and that should...
It looks like we lost them for now.
I guess sending up that balloon as a decoy was actually a good idea. So who's our mystery hero?
Well, if you won't remove your mask, I'll do it for you.
Grandpa!
Dr. D?
It's a frog's life.
It stinks down here. I can hardly breathe.
It's all Van's fault.
It's not my fault it smells.
No, but if you hadn't tried to act like a big hero, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I don't regret any of it. I'm sure I did the right thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, directly above us is the Institute.
Okay, that's fine. So let's reach on. User access. And 9 of, okay, yeah, okay. So set all of those. Cap 2. The M's are not needed. Yep. Okay, that checks out. What about Z2? Works as parts. Okay. Let's be for the Geno Breaker. Time to bring it together. Okay. Gun number 1 goes here. Seems like a shallow attachment. Oh no, it's not, I see. Just gotta get it on there. Damn it. All right. There it is. The Geno Breaker in all its glory. Picture this.
Won't we get in trouble? I mean, we are breaking in.
Ah, don't worry. It's okay.
I don't know. You sure?
He looks exactly like you.
Not a bit. I'm much better looking.
The
This stone kind of reminds me of the one we saw back at the fortress.
You mean the writing's the same as when Fiona remembered Zoid Eve? Are you okay, Fiona?
This stone was discovered in the ruins at Garil.
And what's that?
An ancient civilization that thrived long ago.
I wonder... Huh?
Don't move! You're surrounded. If you try to escape, we'll shoot.
Those hip cannons are not very sturdy, are they? Oh, god damn it. See it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, that's fixed. Okay, that's right. That is fixed. Just a minute. Higher. Oh, good right about the knees. Oh, that's what it is. deal, but anyway, I need to take some pictures of this beauty. I like this kit. That vent piece is annoying. This could have benefited from being a single panel. some of the same problems I was dealing with on the Reveltech version, although for years it's just very difficult to balance. My joints don't seem quite strong enough to just keep it in place. I realize I'm mostly off camera right now. Apologies, I realize this is not the most entertaining thing. Just trying to knock my camera over. I'm actually not trying to do that. What I'm trying to do using a surface. Anyway, what I'm trying to do here is just position this guy for some photos. That's a little just trying to get the right thing. This one leg panel, one vent on the front vent on the leg keeps popping off. It's been a problem since I built the leg. So it's not news to me that it's a problem, but skirts for a reason, use them. Here's the... What I could do, I could move my camera so that you can see what I'm doing. There we go. How much of a mount is it? It's fairly thick. This should probably be glued in. for thrust. Reason the tail took so long, let's do that. The charged particle cannon. Let's show that off. Charged particle cannon, you got to lock it on the ground. Okay, and here's where it gets spicy. Also where I mess some stuff up during construction. So that one I sanded down too much because I thought I was in the wrong spot. thrusters. Okay. Charged particle cannon. Doing that right. More or less. All right. So again, these have a range of motion, the breakers. The swivel, the claws come out. It's a little tricky, but with some practice, I think I will. As my microphone was way over here, and you probably didn't hear anything I've been saying. I apologize. Anyway, the pose it's in right now, except for the claw, is the charged particle cannon. With it needs all the ventilation to suck in the air and fire the cannon. Yeah. Needs to be pretty much a straight line. So yeah, I'm sure with some practice I'll get this into a good pose that I like, and can keep it there. And that'll be about it. Thank you all very much for coming out, for watching the build stream of the Geno Breaker. At some point, I think I will try to get a Blade Liger to go with it. These Zoids are a little on the bulky side, so I probably can't do too many. The whole point of getting into mini plot building is to downsize my collection physically. But we'll see. Up next. What is up next? Let's see. I got the Gundam Lafrith at the same time as this, so that should probably be my next build. To be, one night, maybe 2 nights. So yeah, that'll probably be it. Let me pull that out. The Gundam Lafrith from Witch from Mercury, piloted by Noria Dunok, voiced by Aoyuki in a rather unconventional voice turn. So yeah, Lafrith, this is the Thorn. I get them mixed up. I got it because it's piloted by Aoyuki. Anyway, I'll probably build that next, but I may do something else if I change my mind. So stay tuned. Thank you for coming out. I will see you all on the next stream. I should probably have my stuff ready to go first. All right, here we go. Goodbye.